So to Hollywood Unlocked exclusively Jason Lee. It says, "Yikes! Nearly 2 months after Titan implosion, OceanGate co-founder wants to send 1,000 people to Venus. Yes, the literal planet." So I'll read a bit of this. Despite the tragic implosion of the Titan submersible, OceanGate co-founder, I was looking at this before we started. This guy got a name on him. Guillermo Shaolin wants to send 1,000 people to a floating colony on Venus by 2050, less than 2 months after the tragic loss of 5 people, including OceanGate's co-founder and CEO Stockton Rush, who ventured 13,000 feet below sea level to see the Titanic shipwreck. So yes, as we all recall, that unfortunate incident of those incredibly wealthy individuals going in a questionably engineered submarine to go explore the depths of the ocean and go see the Titanic wreck, had a very unfortunate loss. And I think there was a young gentleman on that aboard that submarine as well. Very unfortunate. And you would think, after an incident like that, a company would, restructure the way they do things. Maybe there'd be some statements that go over how we're going to, maybe not slow it down, but we're really going to take a step back. I mean, it was so widely, like in the news, but it seems like at this company, they're very about moving forward, about progress. So, this is just something that caught my eye. Obviously, it's not anything too crazy, but I did want to get y'all thoughts on something like this. What do y'all make of this? I don't know if it's even worth asking you, or would y'all hop aboard the OceanGate cruise ship to Venus? The crazy part is Venus. Let's stop and think about that. The planet Venus, not even like Mars or the Moon, but no, Venus. But yeah, what do y'all think of this? Do y'all think this is some mad science engineering type activity, or are you more on the progressive side and really believe that you got to think big as an engineer, scientist, businessman, whatever you want to say, in order for humans to progress? What side of the fence are y'all on? We'll start with you, Ace. What do you make of this?
Yeah, of course I wouldn't go on whatever this guy is pushing, or promoting. But I don't know, like the idea in general of going to space, which we've talked about before, had a heated debate about.
Yes.
I'm into that idea. At the same time, I don't know if it necessarily makes sense to push out this far, especially like Venus. Why go closer to the sun? Seems like a seems like a bad idea. Doesn't seem like anything that's gonna make anything easier as far as making a colony that can be self-sustained or self-sufficient. But yeah, and in general, the Earth has enough problems of its own that need to be solved. So, maybe that science should be put towards that type of stuff versus venturing out into the solar system, where things will be a lot harder to establish anyway.
Does the fact that this is a company coming off the heels of that incident impact your thought process at all? Whether we people should trust them to create this space colony arc? I don't even know what the context of the way to transport there would be, but
Yeah.
what do you think of that part of it?
Yeah, of course. Nobody's signing up with this guy. Come on, and I think I've mentioned this. I still don't know too much of the details about the Titan thing. I heard it like in passing on NPR once, but I didn't really get too into the story, and I know it got pretty well known But either way, like your name is tarnished. Like I don't
Jeez.
understand why he's even bothering with something like this. There's got to be a like an ulterior motive or some type of. I don't, it can't just be that he literally is trying to establish uh, a company or whatever that's gonna put people on Venus or colonize Venus. Like there's got to be some type of maybe it's
Oh,
just a
this.
publicity thing or
Oh, this
something. But
was botched. Damn it. Sorry, I was looking at the names. um, yeah, all three of y'all is jacked up. Anyway, sorry. What about you, Wes? What do you think of Ocean Gate trying to send people to Venus of all planets? We're of course all in the world of engineering. Are you on board with Ocean Gate doing this mission, or and are you saluting them thinking big, or are you more a line of hell no?
Um, nah, I'm not a fan of space.
Smart.
But I can appreciate what it does for the imagination of humans, but it's not. It just doesn't seem practical or that interesting to me. I think they had a better gig with the ocean, and they already botched it. So
You think they should try again at the ocean shit?
I mean, their name is Ocean Gate.
This is true.
Also, that's a bad name because.
Okay. Now
But
you getting petty.
no, but why would you name yourself? Like, we know everything. Gate
pretty
is
close to Watergate.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, I see what you're
Why
saying.
would you do that? And it was a failure and a disaster. And there was some controversy about the founder and all this stuff. I don't know if there was controversy surrounding this guy specifically, but about the guy who was on the thing. Definitely.
Which I believe is the guy we're looking at. Question mark? No.
What?
Yeah, the guy.
No, he wasn't. Oh, that's Stockton Rush. I thought this was Guillermo. I don't know.
Go to the second slide. Obviously, this is. I mean, yeah, I should probably shut up.
Yeah, no, that's one on the left is Stockton Rush. The one that was.
Got you.
One on the
Okay.
right is Guillermo.
My bad. Clarification. My bad.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, this is foolishness in a nutshell.
Fair enough. What about you, Ghost? You excited to hop aboard the trip to Venus, or we think we should chill off on that? Or I think they should chill off on that specifically.
I mean, I'm not opposed to space travel like some people here are, but I'm not. Me personally, I wouldn't be for it if this was just a random company I never heard of before.
You have heard of them before, though.
Yeah, and the fact that I have heard of them and they're, like Wes said, they already botched it once. And the way that it happened, like, it wasn't like it was a freak accident. Like, it was some extreme negligence and foolishness that led to that disaster. So I have negative confidence in that company. The fact that it's only 2 months after and they're already trying to move to space is just, I don't know if this is.
So y'all telling me a company only gets one chance to make a mistake? Y'all never bought a pair of headphones that crashed out on you?
Bro.
I'm mad at Boeing over
bro.
787.
Like, 5 people died.
Yeah, that was a bad look.
Nah.
Yeah, I can only imagine, like, they don't even get to past like the stratosphere.
And plus, like, space travel in general is not as dangerous as it was, but it's still dangerous. Like, we all know the multiple tragedies that have occurred with friggin' NASA overseeing it, and you got these schmucks. I'm straight.
And 1,000 people? Like
Oh,
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's
they want to have like a little colony.
Well, I mean, they
1,000 people.
wouldn't be going to settle. It'd just be like a sightseeing tour. I'm assuming.
Have 1,000 people ever traveled in one vessel to space? I kind of doubt that.
Oh,
Even
space!
like
I thought you were gonna say.
space
I thought you were
system.
saying that.
SpaceX is like only it's less than 100 people, right? Per vessel, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's well under 100.
Unless he means like different ships. I don't know. I don't know.
One thing is that
wild.
2050 is a long way away in terms of
Upwards of 25 plus years.
yeah.
You think
in
we
terms
can't
of-
make some stride? Actually, well, yeah. You think we can't make those type of strides in 25 plus years? But I was gonna say, doesn't it take?
No, it says on Venus by 2050.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Doesn't it take a couple years to get to Venus in the
20.
first place?
My guess would be 2040.
Oh yeah,
I wanna
you're
say
right. Travel
20
time.
years.
Yeah.
That's
If
just
you
a
want to get
guess.
to 2050, if you want to get to Venus by 2050, you got to start packing now. Yeah. I think whichever way you slice it, this when you start looking at the logistics of this, it doesn't seem really obtainable. And like you guys said, this company's name has a bit of tarnish on it. So yeah, I don't know. I like to be on the side of engineers, but yeah, it's not looking so great. Not gonna hold y'all. But salute to all the inventors out there and all the design engineers that are on that team. They must be working overtime. But if there's nothing else, we can move on to the next topic.